right, it is Saturday, August 9th, 2025. We're here at Big Bear Lake, California for Big Bear Fun Run, the car show on Saturday that they do. This one draws over 500 cars. It might be bigger this year because they blocked off more of the main street. In fact, they've got it blocked off where I parked for spectator parking last year, which was nice and confusing this morning. So this will be the first of 2 videos this weekend. We got Pomona tomorrow and lots of other great stuff coming up on the channel. But for now, we're going to go check out this show and see what's here. So we got her just in time for the cow rods rolling in. So a rare instance where I'll have to do the intro after I shoot some cars rolling in, but that's okay. There we go. There we go, 12-valve powered rat rod. Malibu. The cow rods guys are excited because they're up in the shade this year. Gonna wave them in. They're all backed up down to the main highway down there. The Highway 18. I should warn you, there's a lot of shadows here due to the amount of trees. Obviously, it's early in the day, too. So the sun is actually behind me where I'm standing right now. But lots of trees up here, obviously. Coming. This is a big show. This one gets about 500 cars. It might be bigger this year because they actually blocked off more of the main street here. They've got it blocked off where I literally parked for spectator parking last year, which kind of confused me. So this is my 3rd year filming this, and I've parked in a different spot every time because things changed. So I imagine the show is getting bigger, so they need more room. The Oldsmobile. So there's actually multiple entry points for the cars rolling in. Now we got more roll-ins coming in. Alright, so if you haven't heard the channel announcement from last week, I bought a 66 El Camino, so I'm working on that. A bunch of parts just came in for it, so hopefully I'll have that thing drivable very, very soon. It runs and drives, it just needs all the little, we'll get over in the shady area. So I did post it on my Facebook, the El Camino, but basically it was painted and then left outside. It should buff out, but then they lost all the little pieces. Like, unfortunately, the owner passed away, and so I'm ordering all the little pieces that are missing. You're rolling through. All right, so the roll-ins are kind of trickling, I guess. People are waking up late. I'll get what we can. Here's a 60 El Camino. That's the only El Camino I ever owned was a 60 before the 66 I just bought. Had a baby blue one. 4-year-old through. So what do we got coming up after Pomona this month? Let's see. 16th, El Segundo Main Street Car Show. And my sister is supposed to bring my stepfather out for lunch. We're all gonna go to lunch because it's actually his birthday. And that night we have Glendora, the flashback show in Glendora, one that crept up on me last year. Last year I did not realize it was a night show, so did not have it on the schedule. I was at home uploading the El Segundo show, realized the Glendora show was a night show. Finished getting that uploaded and ran straight out to Glendora, shot that one. So this year I know better, so it's on the calendar. Everything's on the tentative list, of course. This will be in the comment section shortly after the video post. Galaxy rolling through. Corvette. In a couple weeks, I still have Pleasanton scheduled. It's probably going to happen. It's the 23rd, 24th San Marino Classic. A little closer to home. Actually, I remembered to send them an email for a press pass again this year. And they have not responded yet. Usually, last time they didn't respond, I just showed up, they knew me and let me in, but we'll see. So I like to get the roll-ins at that one. 55. Aero 67. How you doing?
Morning.
So I probably will shoot a video on the El Camino because it's close to being on the road. Somebody, how you doing? Somebody had hacked the wiring for the alternator and regulator, so I'm working through that. The steering column wasn't bolted down, just stupid little things like that. So we're working on that car. I had to buy the bracket. The bracket was missing that holds the steering column to the dash. A double cab Volkswagen here. Fortunately, just about everything's available for those, obviously. So those cars you could put together out of a catalog. And I had to order a turn signal switch for it because it was not good. So the last of the parts I ordered should come Monday. And it's supposed to cool off next week, so I'll be able to work on it. We're going to try. There's not a lot of roll-ins coming in. There is a fire nearby, the gold fire, but I knew it wasn't going to affect the show, so I came up. It's MG for sale. Remember, the swap meet rules. Do not call too far ahead into the future. 7 olds. Wagon. The Fiesta. Coming up at the end of August, we've got Ventura Nationals on the 30th. 31st, we got the Vista Rod Run down in Vista. Which last year was like the perfect size car show for filming, I think. So, which is kind of nice. That was always my notes for that show. I got a Model A. I'm going to get the areas that are filled in. Let some of the other areas fill in before I start filming them. So it's got all the bears and Big Bear. So I guess I should start memorizing September schedule as we're getting into mid-August already. September 7th, I'm doing the Belmont Shore Car Show in Long Beach, which previous years fell on the same day as Long Beach Swap Meet, and I was not able to do both. Week after that, we have Long Beach Swap Meet on the 14th. That's all I have for early September as of right now, until things fill in. I know I've added some other stuff to the calendar if you look at it. Porsche Speedster, the wide body going on. As always, if you see a date on the calendar, or don't see a date on the calendar that isn't filled in, let me know if you know there's something going on. Of course, everybody always sends me car shows that are on the same day as Pomona. If it's on the same day as Pomona, I'm at Pomona. That's the general rule. I think there was something coming up that falls on the same day as Long Beach, and I was debating on it. I can't remember what it was. I was talking to somebody at Bob's last night about it. 67 Camaro convertible. Around this way, you can see more of it. This was always a great one. This is at altitude, so you have to be very... 2 years ago, I started getting a little wonky when I wasn't in as good a shape. This Plymouth convertible with the Kelsey Hayes wheels. So you do have to mind the altitude up here, especially on carbureted vehicles. And of course, if you're doing a lot of walking or exercise up here, it will creep up on you. Morris Minor 1000 Traveler Woody. All the British car fans. So they do a multiple day event here. They actually, I believe yesterday they had a cruise. They do like a cruise around the lake. So you can check it out. And I know this show does fill in pretty early, so if you want to do this one, you want to get your entry in pretty early, and also probably find a hotel room pretty early. And if you don't know this area, this is in the winter. There's a lot of skiing going on up here, so because it snows up here in the mountains. In fact, I remember when I was a kid, we used to come up here for family vacation in the winter time. Still need to get this is the hardest show to get a good thumbnail picture too, because of the trees, the shadows. I basically need two cars parked next to each other with the hoods down and no signs in front of it, with no shadows all over it, either completely in the shade or sun, complete sun. And it's harder than you think. You got a Jetbird, the Roadster tonneau cover. It's got the Kelsey Hayes wires. This one's got all the chrome under the hood. And the 390 FE. So I think every year I have, like, both years I shot this, I think I had one suitable thumbnail picture by the end of the video. But I managed to do it, so. Beautiful Thunderbird. I got a T-bucket. Alright, 67 Belvedere. This one is for sale. And if you want to go on my 67 Plymouth, the head is cracked, which I did not realize until I put a thermostat in it. The previous owner was running it without a thermostat, possibly to cover up for the cracked head. And so I put a thermostat in it, got it to temperature, burped the system. Lo and behold, so that one is out of commission. I've literally put 20 miles, maybe that on that car. So we'll get to it.
So where did you move to Moonwood? Where did you move to?
Bear City, I live in like
Dual cal feeting. Packard.
I did it so they wouldn't come to your booth. And it was good. And we were here and we were parked over there.
A Jaguar.
It was my mom.
Check to see, maybe this parking lot is filled in a bit. So you can see all the trees behind. Their T-bucket. So you're probably wondering what's going on with the smog bill. The California legislature is off until the 18th, and we should be getting a date, hopefully, for Assembly. What is it? The Appropriations Committee. The next step on that one. And as soon as I get more information, I'll let everybody know. So it goes there, and then it goes to full assembly. If it makes it through the full assembly, it goes to the governor. So the cars are trickling in. I got a Volkswagen Notch. '68 Mustang. So I mentioned in the small group, we have a plan for another next part, a part 2. What's that?
I follow your page.
Oh, thanks. So we have a plan for a part 2 on the smog bill, whether this one passes or not. So
74.
I'm not gonna. This is 74 Challenger. So we got a plan for next step. I'm not getting into it yet because people will just get confused until this one's finished. But if you watched the video, I did 2 videos I did on the Bureau of Automotive Repair meeting a few months back. You can kind of get the gist of where we're going after this. And I'm just going to leave it at that. Last time I announced a next step, people got really confused. It's 57. So, and also probably got to sell my Suburban, but it's mainly because it's not because of smog. It's because of I bought that El Camino. I need room. So I'm still debating because I really like it. I really like the Suburban. It's always hard to sell a car you really like. So, in fact, I took it to Bob's last night. A Roadster. So.
I forgot where it is.
I'll show you.
Yeah, Chevy's got TPI.
Excuse us.
This one right here. Hang on, I gotta get there and hold it open.
And somebody asked in the comments if I'm like scaling back the channel. I just only shot one video last weekend. It was just, that's just how it planned out. How you doing?
Good morning.
Yeah, spring doesn't
That was just kind of how last weekend planned out. There were no local shows last Saturday. There was a couple further out. My daughter was with me. She didn't want to go to a show, so I said, okay. I never announced I was doing a show last Saturday, so I didn't do a show last Saturday. Does not mean I'm slowing down the channel. It just means there literally was nothing that was easy to shoot that day, and decided to spend the day with my daughter. So, in fact, as I said, replied, hey, I shot 13 videos in July. That's not slowing down. There was a time when I was doing like one a week, so. And that was the norm. And occasionally I'd even skip a week, so. And a few more roll-ins coming. Nomad.
Hey, buddy.
There we go, 72 El Camino. So I had to take pictures of some 66 Chevelles and El Caminos for mirror placement. The mirrors were, the side mirrors were missing, so I ordered a set of those. In fact, the holes were filled in, so I've got to figure out where I got to drill. It's like when they painted it. You can tell it's like a decent paint job, but they didn't. There's a lot of overspray like under the dash, and they didn't cover up the VIN tag. At least the VIN tag's, it's still fine, but I got this 55 Nomad. I kind of had to do the same thing with the satellite. Same thing, they filled in the holes, but I was able to, that one, the paint job wasn't that, it was all messed up, so I was able to sand it down and figure out where the holes were. Even though they did weld them up. C10. Porsche Speedster. Also, I had a, we got more cars coming in now. A nice chippered with the Roadster tonneau cover. This cab over. Oh, we know this guy. Hey, Doug. 4R top. It's in front of the Thunderbirds since we didn't get it earlier. Yeah, 32.5 window. Also, I should mention, somebody that might like these videos, make sure you share it with them. Also, make sure you are subscribed, obviously. YouTube's algorithm is doing silly things again. Not showing my videos to new people, so if you know anybody that might be interested in car show videos, send it to them. Tri-5's rolling in. How you doing? And a Camaro. C10. I try to add anything else to the calendar lately. I'm starting to Google stuff. Oh, I did add Santa Maria for 2026. They announced the date for that. So that's been penciled in. So we'll be doing 2 days at Santa Maria. We'll do the Friday night cruise and the Saturday show, as always. That's in May of next year, so that's a little ways away. Mercedes SL Roadster diesel. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, it says it was a conversion, formerly a 380 SL. Okay, it says it's smog legal. That must have been fun to talk through that. I've heard it was impossible to like check as soon as I got the manual. Check it out, I made a batch 300 SLD. That's interesting. I've heard it was impossible to get like a gas vehicle switched to diesel smog era. That's pretty phenomenal. Should take that one in again. I was talking to the guy with the diesel SL. He says it was fairly easy. He went through the referee and they approved it. So my buddy, I found the really nice 240D. He's still supposed to let me drive it. And he hasn't. I got to go up to Palm Springs. Found a really clean one at an estate sale a couple of years ago.
There's shade, buddy.
Chevrolet hot rod. Oh. We got the film in here. We're good.
Sorry.
Just talking to some people about altitude and carburation and stuff like that. So
that's today, huh? Oh, here, let me get in that picture. Let me put the chair over there.
There we go.
Every day brings new possibilities, like which looks great in spots.
Yeah, the Woody convertible Plymouth. So I was mentioned like I said, 2 years ago I had to take a lengthy break in the middle of filming this one. It is a rather large show. I think the turnout might be a little light due to the fire nearby, but still a big show. I did keep an eye on the CAL FIRE website all week. And it looked okay, so, which obviously it is. And I checked the Big Beer Visitor Facebook as well. We'll get through here. 69 Chevelle. When we get on the main street more, they have a village, they have little shops and things like that, and restaurants, like a movie theater. Kind of cool. Of course, they got ski shops. Of course, they're off season right now. Yeah, 67 Chevelle. Years ago, they had these couple cool arcades where they had like old electromechanical games, but I think they've closed since. In fact, when I was really into the vintage arcade scene, it was like pretty legendary, and there was a few guys that got some of the games out of those arcades. In fact, last week after Long Beach Swap Meet, I went to a sale in Cypress nearby. Had my truck with me, because they had some arcade games. I was only able to pick up one that wasn't sold because it was the end of the day. They were discounting. Here we go, 66 Chevelle. I picked up an Enduro Racer, Sega Enduro Racer. So I'm working on that as well. I had to order a new chipset for the board. That should be here probably the next week. And it's very similar to, remember the game Hang On, but it's like the Enduro version of Hang On. There you go, another 66.
I'll give you an 8.
Big block.
I'll give you an 8. I'm like, yeah, that's a win. Went up there.
At first they said they were going to bed. I'm like, great.
Yeah, 65 Mustangs. It's got the Paxton supercharger, 2+2. There's no window sticker, 3557. What a deal. The pony on the interior. Yeah, I never heard back on that 69 Mustang in my neighborhood.
That's the new
I
version.
told my daughter, I said, watch now, I'll hear back on the
But wait,
Mustang in my
that's
neighborhood
Garrett.
now that I bought an El Camino.
That's supposed to be that.
That's usually how these things work.
No,
Bug Eye Sprite. So I was not looking for another vehicle. In the back of my mind for the longest time, I always thought the perfect vehicle for the channel and doing stuff with the channel would be either a Ranchero or El Camino.
Picture of them nose to nose.
And just
There they are next.
wasn't really looking for one. I was just happened to be at lunch checking Craigslist on my phone, and it just posted, and it was a very good deal. So I went out and snagged it. A 40 coupe. Let's see what we can get in here. We got the Octopus's Garden van. Actually, there's a bunch of vanners came up for this one. This one is an award winner. And don't forget, Grand National Truck Show is coming up next month. It would be great to have the El Camino drivable for that. I think there's a good chance it will be, barring unforeseen circumstances. And a 40 coupe. These cars are parked right up on each other, unfortunately. So I may enter the Suburban, and then so I got to send in a registration. And then if El Camino seems to be okay to drive to Pomona and back, which should be very possible, barring any unforeseen things, I could switch to that.
Hey,
How you doing?
good.
My wife, I got
Good
one
to
more
see you.
truck.
All right.
I might look for a van. She goes, oh my God. She goes, here we go
Okay, I
again.
think we got through there.
We went to 2 vans back in the 70s and 80s. I said, maybe I'll get a van this time.
Yeah, Grand National, I'm going to try to do 2 days there because they have a Friday, Saturday. Friday, go out there. If I enter a vehicle, I can get into the building an hour earlier than the spectators. Do the inside on Friday, then do the outside stuff Saturday. Makes for an easier shoot, multiple videos. And everything else got announced. We're still waiting on the announcements for tickets for S57. So those modern Corvette conversions. They take a modern vet and make it look like a 53, a 57. We got 50 Merc. Chevrolet powered. Oh, I should mention the El Camino is a small block vehicle, so I have not figured out which one it has. The casting number on the block is underneath the kickdown, which I got to take off to read the casting number. Though it does have a power glide transmission, because that you can tell just by crawling under it. Nice Chevy pickup. All right, Di Tommaso Pantera. Ford powered Italian supercar. Sun is coming up. I think we're supposed to be have highs in the low 80s today here. It's much hotter down in Pasadena. We were about 10 degrees hotter now where I'm at with the metal flake on this 63 Vet.
Pantera?
Absolutely. And I'm not the original. I'm not the original owner because everyone asked me, and I said I'm not that old.
You never really see me.
You got the split window.
I've seen like 3 of them in my entire life that are actually running. My neighbor had a Pantera.
A 67 Camaro. RSSS.
Well, I used to live with him. No, because they'll drive
With a 4-speed.
Incline or whatever, yeah.
Okay, I got a 61 Ford Starliner Galaxy. Switch hands, get the car a little bit better. So we'll see what tomorrow's like at Pomona. Should be a warm day tomorrow. We had wonderful weather in June, and the turnout started slow, and then as the morning progressed, it got busier. And this one before is a 66 Mustang GT, ordered with a inline 6. Can't be too many of those. So GT package with inline 6. I got a Jaguar.
Then you won't know.
All right. LS Swap Jag. So Jaguar. Chevy Love. It's got a small block.
Yeah, it was in the magazine Hot Rodders, so it has a magazine with the car in it.
55. So now we're amongst the trees.
You gotta keep Freddie with Freddie. Freddie Beauty.
There he is. Hi, Mike.
How you doing?
I see you on YouTube all the time.
Oh, thanks.
We're moving.
A Porsche Speedster.
Okay.
356. Usually they got a good showing of these at San Marino. You get a little bit of everything on that one, but they got a Porsche section. 67 Mustang. The vinyl top option. We got a dog. We're gonna play postman and avoid the dog. I'll show you the dog though. The dog's cute. We're gonna play it safe. Chevy's got like a pearlescent paint job. I don't know if it's gonna come through in the video. The dog's just kicking in the shade there. I got some vans here. I really do need to get my van out. My overhead console fell about a year ago and I still have not fixed it. I gotta I figure out how they did it originally. It has like plywood and the console stuff is kind of like screwed into the plywood, but then the plywood stripped out. It fell down while I was driving it too. That's the best part. Unfortunately, when it fell, I was on a side street. I wasn't like on a main road or a freeway or something like that. So yeah, that's been on my list. So Steve's van. It's got the gullwing door.
That social? Outdoor social? Yeah, that's what the band.
The carpeting up on top. Tell you what, my van during 2020 came in very handy for going to the beach in Ventura when the places to change were closed. So it was very nice. The Sugar Bear van. The Sugar Bear and Big Bear. Oh, patinaed orange G-Series van.
Okay, we're just coming around right now.
A second gen Econo. The guy who bought mine like that lived up in Pismo. I have not heard anything about that van since. So I had to sell. I sold mine when I got my 69 Impala. Because something had to go. Man, that thing ran great. So it's got a nice sailing mural going on there. Remember, I take my kid to like art museums. We went to the art museum in Portland when we were up there. And I always like to see the ones where it's like the harbor with the boats in it. Those are always my favorite paintings for some reason. Maybe it's the Navy guy in me. I don't know. I'm always a sucker for harbor paintings, I guess. And we got the square body crew cab camper special. A modern vet. So a C10. Hot Rod Power Tour West. I have not paid for my entry yet. I haven't heard too much chatter about it. I already booked my hotel room for Bakersfield. So I still have not paid for the actual pass. The final day is the same day as Pomona, I believe in November. So I got to figure out how I'm going to do that one. It's just sort of scheduled out where check out a 6-cylinder 250-inch 6 and the 69 Camaro has got the Rally Sport stripes on it. That's how you do it. Maximum reliability. That's 6. 67 Mustang. 289 car. So, last 2 times they discounted the passes around Veterans Day, so I'm hoping that I've been holding out for that. So we'll see. I have not tried to contact them for like a press thing or anything. My room book for Bakersfield, it's non-refundable, so that's okay. How you doing? Yeah, tall T pickup. Yeah, we're still I look up rooms for Nitro Revival up there as well. All the vintage drag race stuff going on up in Famoso. And that is the same weekend as Radwood, so I will not be doing Radwood. Radwood never was really that popular on the channel, so I don't, you know. So we're, like I said, we're gonna go up to Famoso, do all the vintage drag race stuff. 57.
I'm watching you too, man.
Oh, thanks.
You want to swap me?
Tomorrow. Won't I? I got 65.
Oh, okay.
El Camino.
Hey, Sam, maybe Sam can see how that one you can see the gap?
Oh, well, you're not going to get rid of the gap.
That's good.
That's in this piece.
Check out the bed on this one. A couple cab overs. It's Ford.
Huh?
Now you're reaching the point. This show does fill in with spectators, especially on the streets. When we get to the streets, any show that you film, that I filmed, that it's on a main street, fills in with spectators. Our big Lincoln Continental convertible. I think we're far enough from the DJ booth. We're okay. Let's get the LS. I know I'm not LS swapping the El Camino. The small block seems to run fine. Someone's gonna ask, I know that. We got a 40. '56 Pontiac, 2-door sedan. I am looking forward to the cooler weather that's forecast for next week, though. Yeah, we'll say that. So far, the summer hasn't been too bad. At least for Southern California. There you go, I spend. That's what I do too. Yeah, 57. So my kid starts high school again. in about a week from Monday on the 18th. Same day the California legislature comes back from recess. So. We have 64.
Was? Or are you? No.
Clean Nomad. It's 55. The Jaguar. This one's got a Corvette V8. Short clip around the music. So 1960 Edsel two-door sedan. I actually had two of these. I had a two-door sedan and the two-door. These they made at least 777 of, and then the hardtop, which looks like a Starliner, they made 290. Very low production year for 60. They just built a few cars just because they had a contract to provide 3 years, model years of cars to the initial dealer. Modern Vet. Two, three, four. For your opulent luxury, Rolls Royce.
Video on YouTube. Beautiful car.
Yeah.
What year is that roll?
A Chevy convertible. With big block. It's got a Ranchero 4-wheel drive. Falcon style. Yeah, it's starting to get a little warm out here. It's kind of funny, when I went to Portland, I shot at the Speedway. It's 85 degrees that day, and they're like, yeah, you came on the one week, it's a light turnout because it's so hot. And I'm just like, it's like, I'm from Southern California. 85 is nice in the summer. I guess when he's got some sort of mural or something going on. There you go, look up. I can't see it. There you go. If I lean over anymore, my back will give out. 69 Camaro. I think we're far enough from the music here. We'll find out when it goes through copyright. I don't know how many times I've done that and I played it back and I couldn't even hear it in the video. So I guess my ears work better than my microphone, which is pretty phenomenal. A 56 wagon. It's got the driving speaker. I still have one of those somewhere. I bought it at a yard sale when I was a kid. I have no idea where it is.
I didn't know this, and she said, you know, my brother, you know.
Here we go. Got a flathead power coupe with a blower. All the goodness. There we got a few Volkswagens. It's got the Funko Pop Bob. I got that one. I got the one that looks like it looks like the Downy. There you go. 30K 67 Volkswagen bus. Says road trip ready. That's pretty decent for 30K from what I've seen in these. So I might have to remember the swap meet rules on this one. Just saying. And buses are hot.
Yeah, I did all the wiring to it.
Just in case you couldn't read the other one, there you go. It's got trout on it, so you know it's, I don't know. I got nothing for the trout, sorry. Every time I see one of these, it doesn't look like that, and it's 30K, that's for sure.
At Smart and Final or at the store.
Buses,
Oh, I love both.
we'll come through here. These guys have their own little conference going on.
The taillights. It's like a plastic can.
It's nice they got the canopy going.
No.
Come around this guy here. And now the crowds are starting to filter on in. We're slowly trudging our way through here, then we'll get out to the main streets once we're done in the parking lot here. So it's got the 7-Up cooler. And a 55.
It scoops. It's about 400 horsepower, 400 foot, 10 foot. Yeah.
All right, 69 Mach
We're
1 Mustang. Very nice example.
Yeah, you know, yeah, the 5-speed. Yeah, this is mine.
Chrysler 300. So 62, that was the year they lobbed off the fins. You're on to the bomb here. Suburban. Got a Di Tommaso Pantera. Got Ford F1. All right, 68 Pontiac Firebird.
I just want to get my
66 Corvette. Let's see if I can get in there.
Oh, hey, good to see you. You're
Chevy pickup. Yeah, the heat's definitely coming out today. LS10, this is with the Corvette motor. It's 55 with the patina. Yeah, the local crowds are definitely shuffling out now. I do my best to get to these shows as early as possible. But 32 Roadster here. 57. Everyone keeps asking where my daughter. My daughter's actually got a quinceanera to go to today, so her friend. So that's why she's not there yet. It's Ford with Flames coupe. There you go, we got T-Bird 39,990. There you go, there's your info. There for a little T-Bird Roadster.
I smell barbecue on here. Come on, by the way, all right, we'll see you guys later. See you guys.
Little Roadster. '34 sedan. All right, C10. Now we're near the DJ booth, so we gotta be careful, especially with the Eagles. I've heard stories of, like, if you get flagged for the Eagles, they won't even allow the video to play or something. Like, they're the one band that does that. You got a 60s Sunliner convertible, so you gotta be extra careful when the Eagles are playing, apparently. That's what I've heard. Oh, Shelby Series 1 Roadster. Get over there, he's got a conference going.
Well, but then see, the parents know what's going on socially. So if they see the wrong people on the
Street rod style Chevy pickup. I got 55 4-door sedan Bel Air. It's Ford Woody. This one is a 51. Yeah, 64 Impala. Convertible.
His longtime family friend.
Well, none of them. They start riding, man, and they help ice the last one.
56. LS swapped.
My tongue falls out on the ground, and I walk.
When they got to the
57.
I have the 4L65. I have like a nice like newer style. I might do 7. Who's blue one? This is Tom. Their logo. That's beautiful color, huh?
It's fine.
I was thinking the same thing. Did you have any problems?
Key 5.
Was that asshole last night? I'm gonna get him.
Nice Blazer. Chevy, no, we aren't 10. I think it's the first Nova we had. Could be wrong. It's got the club.
His first appearance. They've been with lawn service. And then the other people he just hooked up with about a year ago is
This one's got the orange crush going on. Chevy pickup.
my wife.
38 Chevy. A 63 Impala convertible.
He says he is, but he's not.
65. It's got the Felix.
And he was sweet. He goes, check him on it. Bobby forgot to charge it. Plug it in.
You want to get a better view?
All right, 48 Chevy truck for sale. There you go. There's your info. No price. Award-winning truck. Tell you what, I've been trying to sell a bicycle on Marketplace for like a few days now. You see how many people will make an offer, you accept the offer, and then you never hear from them again. I know people are just bored. They just like to go make offers on things on Marketplace with no intent of actually purchasing. I think it's just weird. Very nice 56.
657.
And I'm seriously selling a very nice bicycle for asking $300, and a couple guys offered $250. I said okay, and that's it.
And that was a great, pick it up and sit on it.
56.
Right down to one of my
Yeah, I come from the old school where, you know, you make an offer on something, they accept. The next step is you pay for it. But I'm old school like that.
So he just bought all my parts.
Oh man.
So yeah, I got four.
Also on vehicles, I tend to prefer when someone makes me an offer in person after they've inspected. I think it's weird to offer someone money on a car you haven't seen in person yet. That's just me. Yeah, Merc.
Yeah, he had that cast on.
56.
I told you they went to breakfast.
There's one at every car show, and there it is. The Crybaby doll. 90s throwback of the day. So in the 90s, you'd go to car shows, and they were like on half the cars back then. Sort of a disappearing oddity, if you will. A 55. I'm gonna have to go a little faster now. I know I still have the main drag to film. I believe I'm gonna have to charge my microphones at some point. '69 Camaro.
Go on that side of that third chair.
I didn't want to bring that up. I didn't want to be a downer, but yeah. Okay. Wow.
Dude, I thought that was one of you guys.
Yeah.
34.5 window. Coupe.
Wasn't Corvette weather.
Ford F1 pickup. Pontiac Le Mans Sport, 1970. '66 T-Bird. So it's got the full mechanism on display for the top. Yeah, you got a Rambler Ambassador convertible. Still got to do some work to the 63 American I got from my kid. A couple second gen Camaros. Multiplying. Now there's two more. Seriously, they were very popular in the 90s. 57.
Yeah.
Cobra. Model T. It's an Uber. Coupe.
Yeah. I mean, 3.5 years. It's just a bunch of shit. Why did you do it over?
Now, did they pay for any of that? Or?
Just a little bit. They did one.
Studebaker. '62 Chevy. Two-door sedan Biscayne.
Racing green.
Basic green?
British racing green.
Oh, okay. Beautiful.
Alright, take a little breather. Got some lunch. Back at it. Got Porsche Speedster. Big block Camaro, '68.
This morning you woke up and
But it's for sale, no price on it though. There's the info. I got 56.
So what I did was I walked through the alleyway that was on.
All right, now we're back out doing the street.
I was just checking out the AM radio.
You know, let's order.
See, he's SL with the European headlights, so it might be a Euro spec. It's got the non-sealed beam. A lot of people did convert those over the years. It looks to be a Euro spec with the bumpers.
Beautiful dog.
Yeah, Thunderbird. It's just one like a 66. All right, now the crowds are out in force.
It's so slow.
69 RS Camaro. Looks like they have a stage set up where they didn't have one previous years. Just noticed that out on the main street.
Oh, really?
And I said I really wanted to take a break, recharge the microphone. Also with the high altitude, it's always a good idea to take a break. 1911 Model T. Oh yeah, brass era fans. If you're into the brass era stuff, I've shot the holiday motor excursion for several years now in Arcadia. Happens right after Christmas. And man, they had a lot of interesting stuff at that one.
It's 75% original. That's pretty original.
I got a Chevy Tin Woody 52.
Now that's a block and a half car. Wow.
We're gonna breeze through here. A 62 Cadillac Eldorado convertible. That's the other thing. I have to get my, so my dad's 56. And I have to find a spot for it after October. As I'm losing my storage on that car in Palm Springs. I bring this Nova here.
Yeah, you'll never be able to tell.
Convertible, 62. 67 Camaro RSSS. So these streets are definitely filling in. So when you come down here, they got all these bars and restaurants. The Nash Metropolitan.
I don't know how many of these things I tore apart as kids. Took the body off, located them.
Versus are made by Austin in the UK or in England. 4 American Motors.
Everything's built in.
And we got Herbie the Love Bug.
Now this, like, how many people said some of
Remember the movie?
Yeah.
Or, you know, or I learned to drive on that. You know what's really big?
I used to love it when I was a kid. We're just gonna have to walk around people, I think, for the rest of the show. 6 F100. Can't go that way. He's got a big sign. Yeah, we get in here now.
Exactly. I understand, but actually, this one's pretty impressive. What buzzers?
How you doing?
Where am I at?
There you go. Charger. Big block 383 car. It's for sale if you read QR. If you hold your phone up to the TV. That might work. It should work. 67 model, 4-speed, with vinyl top. See the vinyl tops on these very often. There's the Tommaso Pantera. Chevy C10. A lot of the bars, they said they got a lot of bars down here. Seems they have bands out here as well. 56 Chevy. Mustang convertible. '68 Camaro. '58 Impala.
Well, just think of the chrome, how much they were putting the chrome on the cars. Yeah, I love the two-tone.
Porsche 911. 1970 model. Datsun 1200 pickup truck. Ford Deluxe Coupe.
Actually, it's another motor. Yeah, I had to.
67 El Camino. I just took a thumbnail photo of two cars, and I'm thinking, well, I think I took the picture of those a couple years ago, and I checked. 2 years ago, there were the same two cars, the El Camino and the 40 we just saw, were in the thumbnail of the video from 2 years ago. Of course, the picture of it for this year came out really good, but I can't use it because it'll be the same as 2 years ago. All right, 78 Ranchero, 8320 on that one. That might be a little high for these years, the smog years of Ranchero, the LTD2 years, if you will. 57.
Hey, look at this.
What's built up strong now, thankfully.
Whoops, sorry.
This is pretty cool.
67 SS396 El Camino. I got 40. Two-door sedan. 56 Nomad. Studebaker Lark. Has been modified on a bit. 73 Volkswagen thing.
They're the best.
This guy's been sitting out in the sun all day. I got a Jeep.
And then they're trying to follow.
72. A 360 AMC. Got the Road Runner. 383 car. 69. And I said, my satellite, I need to get the head fixed. So we can bring that one back to the channel. And we'll get through the end of the show, then we'll walk back the other way. It's not the end because we haven't seen the rest of it, but we'll go back through the town. In fact, 2 years ago I parked in this lot, and it was fine. And then last year they had signs up saying, "Don't park here for the car show." This is for the hotel. And last year I parked on the other main street. It's a little puppy coming out of nowhere.
It's fine. It's good.
They must listen to a lot of yacht rock. That's my guess. So every year I've come to this show, I parked in a different spot. As long as my car's there when I get back, I'm happy. I'm on a side street that doesn't say don't park there. In fact, the other side of the street says no parking, so I think I'm okay. So the Helms Bakery truck.
And we were little kids and we'd go and you let us grab some ice.
Seen this one before at various shows. A nice patinaed Chevy coupe. Really Bronco. El Camino. This one's a 71. We had a Roadster with a small block Chevy.
What's down there?
Yeah, 65 El Camino. OMGA. Just realized I'm short clipping for a guy playing the guitar over there, so it's not recorded music. Just habit, I guess. I got a Suburban for sale, 62. No price on it, but there's all your info. I'm really got to debate where I'm going to sell my 86. GMC pickup. It's a 4-wheel drive. Watch the curb backing up. Got these weird curbs here. They're not even curbs, they're like ramps. But they're enough to trip on if you're not paying attention. '67 Mustang 428 Cobra Jet. 4-speed.
Sure. Down home.
57 Nomad.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go eat. I couldn't resist it.
And a Toyota Land Cruiser. It's that 57 Olds station wagon, the Fiesta. Very nice. We might have to do inside against the curb shots. Avoid some of the crowds. Or Model T.
No? You can get a spare tire. You hit a big road.
39 Woody. 64 Chevelle wagon.
The funny little hat. That's got
Oh, the old two-door sedan.
It's not bad.
Bought a style you see very often. There you go, 32,500 on that one. Buick Grand Sport. This one is sharp too, 68. The vinyl top. I go get up on. We got a Nixon sticker in the back window.
I'll treat for lunch today.
Galaxy convertible. Volkswagen Beetle, V8 Mustang GT with a 390. That's a rear one. We got a Z car, 240. It's like Knott's Berry Farm. Check it out. That's where that's from. They got the Old West guys like that at Knott's. F-250 Porsche got under dash air. This Model T. It's got a small block in there.
In the front, there was another one that in the front they have
Ford pickup. F56 F100.
I can't take 3 in a row though.
No, no.
All right, 68 Camaro.
Okay, but do I need to turn down one of these things because I'm on the
69 Chevelle. 68 Corvette. Roadster 427. Yeah, Ford Maverick. Tell you what, I had 2 Ford Mavericks and they were kind of fun cars. Bring some of the vehicles parked on the jack. I'm not sure if these are part of the show or not every year, but they're some Broncos. There's one for sale. Parked at the Jack in the Box. Or get some mozzarella sticks. Got a Viper Indy Pace Car Edition. What was that, 98? Because I know the Dodge Ram pace car was 98. In fact, there's one of the pace car ones in Pasadena I see quite a bit. It's still in good condition. I actually bought a new Ram in '98, but I really wanted the extended cab, so I couldn't get the pace car one because they only came as a standard cab. Yeah, I'll show you the Cobra. Some more of the vehicles at the Jack in the Box. A Nova. More Broncos.
I'm selling for Lori.
Disco era Corvettes. There you go, Plymouth Roadrunner. A couple of dune buggies. I still have the Shady Street do. I saved the shady part for last. Strategy. There you go, 65 Merc. Marauder. There's a lot of a 66 S55 I had for a little while. Suburban. Still making the rounds through here. I know last year's video was a hair over 2 hours. We'll see how close we can get to that this year. This hot rod, a small block.
Don't make it. Don't make it.
7 T-Bird.
I guess.
The Y block. It's got the 55 top without the portholes. 55, they didn't come with portholes. This one's a 57. Here we got the mini wagon. A 40 sedan delivery. Well, they got some music playing over at the stage, but I don't think it's terribly loud. A 66 Chevelle. Smooth caddy. '67 Camaro. Those wrong bed Fords. A Chevy SS with Holden badges. GM messed up and they didn't even market this car. Nobody knew about it till they discontinued. Now they're kind of collector's items. So we got a 50 Ford Woody. So I'm going to try to get this video up today. There's actually an estate sale in Running Springs on the way back that goes till 3 with records. So I'm going to go hit that most likely. if I get out of here in time. So either way, it would be a stretch to get this up tonight. So most likely we'll post in the morning. And I guess I'm just gonna have to post Pomona the same day, which I usually don't like to do, but it's kind of the way it's got to be. Got cobras here.
Oh, look at all these 427 cobra. Did you know that?
Actually didn't hit any estate sales this week because there just weren't any in my area, which is very odd. At least nothing that looked good. There's cobra. Ford Roadster.
Yeah.
62 Galaxy convertible XL. Buckets and console.
Like.
Yeah, that's the one. Absolutely, 4 or 5 people in there. So
7. That's Mustang convertible. Yabicaro's a Jurassic Park vehicle, and they're blasting the theme music. Old Jeep. This one is the, which variety is this one? I can't tell. Like I looked it up, it's actually a Willys 52, so. Here's the Jurassic Park Explorer.
I mean, yeah, this is very impressive.
I just was like this.
And the music.
Yeah.
What a touch.
We're gonna do a few vehicles on this street, then we got the final street to do, which leads us back to the car. 7 F100. It's one of my strategies. Park where you're gonna wind up at the end of the show. That's Nova.
You just shoved that thing. The lady is in the female owner wife.
K5 with a camper. How you doing? Yes, they made campers for K5s back in the day. A Ford F100. Oh, thanks. Okay, you know, 4x4. And you want a car, a truck, and to go off-road. The old ATC back there, 3-wheeler. I had a 3-wheeler years ago. That was Fiat. Beautiful 58. I'm the YouTube guy.
I'm from Florida and I've been following you for like 10 years, about 60 years, 70 years.
Oh, 60 or 70 years. That's longer than YouTube's been around. There you go.
It's negotiable. All the cars are. We had it appraised. That one came in at 223. Well, like I said, that one is probably a little bit it's a hard market right now.
There you got a Nash Metropolitan.
I wish I had some
Convertible. There we go. I think we have 3 more vehicles on this street, then we have that final street. There's a lot of cars on that street though.
Well, why is it just
Type Jaguar. He's got the wide body thing going. I'll try to do this as one little shot here. Getting there.
Wow.
Yeah, the Valiant Signet. Mopar with the Leaning Tower of Power, the Slant 6. And after this one, the Longhorn Edition. Just picked it up in Texas. C30. There we go. 40 coupe. I'll get to mine someday. It's still there. I still own it. My name's still on the title. It's on my property. And there Willie's Jeep. Appears to possibly be a civilian model. All right, we'll get through here. Try to hurry up a little bit, at least. C10.
Oh.
Uh, 40 two-door sedan. How you doing? Yeah, we're just gonna have to film around the people at this point. I think I've been saying for the whole half the video, but this time we really, it's quite crowded now. Got the and we're gonna run into the awards at some point if I don't speed up.
Okay, so this is the one I wanted you guys to see.
Check this out.
Yeah, you know where my post was?
A rat rod. Check out the 12 valve Cummins diesel.
Isn't that amazing?
Stuck the owner on the way in. This one's a recently finished rod. This is just wild. Chevelle 300, 67, two-door sedan. We are in the home stretch of the show. We're getting there. We're getting back to where we started this morning, many hours ago. 74. This one's for sale. That's a Las Vegas phone number. 44,000 it says. I recognize the area code is Las Vegas. Yeah, because it would hit like 60. It was like I'll bring you on in here. So they got all these little gift shops in here, all sorts of restaurants, things like that. I brought my daughter up here. She came up there with us a few times. 65 GTO here. Mustang 6-cylinder. Model A. '40 sedan delivery. Bad attitude. Let it shine. 57 Chevy pickup truck. Short bed. Yeah, we're just gonna have to walk through. There's just so many people. So you get what we can. The crew cab El Camino 65. Seen this one over the years at various events.
Babe, I could do something like this.
This is Patrick's Beetle. I don't see him around. He's probably hanging out in the shade somewhere. He's probably, I ran into him when I got here. It's very hard for me just to hang out all day. Especially a show like this. The Chanel rat rod. The glitter Hemi.
That's an engine.
She's been sleeping all morning.
This guy's almost out of red vines. The POW MIA 56.
What?
The murals all over. He's got all the 8 tracks. Let's see. The Police. He's got, I can't read any of the other ones though. I'm not gonna crawl around. This is the Calride's cars. I missed their show because of the World concert back in May. They always seem to schedule their shows either on my daughter's birthday or when I'm going to concert. I was actually able to film their show, I think it was last year. It was on my daughter's birthday, but I was actually able to film it. 64.5 Mustang with the 260. Guys, we're on the, oh, I thought it'd be shadier over here by the time I got back, but I guess not. There it is, Fairlane. '56. '40.
Yeah, they're here. Colorado Car Club. Wow, these are all their cars.
The car's pretty better.
69 Mustang. Mach 1 351 variety. '56 Nomad. Giant Camaro. It's a what if car. It did a Z28 convertible, but it's got a big block. There's the Z28s, 69 were hardtop variety and had 302s. We have the Tina 57 station wagon with LS. '56 Nomad. '13 Dodge. '62. Dodge truck with a Hemi. Really Hemi goodness. That's 50 olds. There's some of the ones we saw rolling in earlier. 55 two-door wagon. Try to shoot this one just quick walk-through style.
Memories, huh?
Yeah.
Dodge Charger. '69 Mustang Coupe. I forgot how big this show is. Show is definitely a commitment, that's for sure. 57 Ford two-door sedan. Got the Tweety Bird theme going.
No, she had older. Bruce was older.
Renegade. '55 Nomad. We're getting ever closer. Volvo. Flames on this panel. There's GTO with the 3 deuces. The 66 convertible with 4-speed. '64 Pontiac This one's the Le Mans.
All my money went in this car.
Doing this.
Some Fury with a big block. The Fury 3.
Nice. I had a 3 on the tree. I loved it.
When I went my first time.
I'm very close to the end of the card. I have a feeling we're going to be very close to the, when I edit it, it'll be very close to the length of last year's video. It's kind of a coin toss as to whether it'll be longer than last year's or not, but it'll be very close. 67 Chevelle. It's a 2-hour card, but often it says it's 2 hours, but often it when you get to the 2 hours, when you get close to it, you're actually over 2 hours. 3-door Suburban. Around this side. '64 Chevelle. I think we got about 6 or 8 cars left. I can't count. It's the altitude. There we go. Get you through here. What a Hellman. That's something you see very often. Corvette.
No, we gotta go back to Mama. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Cobra. Bug Eye Sprite.
This is why I live up here. I think you're cheaper.
Nice.
Thank you.
Really, if you're down the street.
Take care.
It was nice to see you.
Makes my car go faster.
55 Chevy. This is the last car in the show. That's going to wrap things up for Big Bear Fun Run 2025 car show in the high altitude. Tomorrow we got Pomona swap meet, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you check the tentative list, let you know what I'm planning on hitting in the near future. Make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, tell some friends about the channel, and until next time, I'll be seeing you.